welcome back to my channel. My name is Giulia and on today's video I'd like to invite you to another tag video. So if you want to see what it's all about, then just keep watching. This tag is the mid-year 2020 review tag and it was created by Lexi Jong here on YouTube. And I was tagged by Lexi Jong. If you don't know Lexi, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about her. As she herself describes, she's just a regular person that she really loves luxury makeup. And she thinks that this is an easy way to add a little brightness and luxury to her everyday life. And let me tell you this, guys. Since I'm watching her, I'm starting to spend a little bit more time to the luxury makeup counter. So I think she had sort of influence on my life because I've also done some luxury purchases within the past couple of weeks. So yeah, there is that. Her channel, as I early mentioned, it's all about luxury makeup. So if you want to find out everything about luxury brands like Chanel, Dior, Chantecaille, Guerlain, Surat Beauty, Natasha Denona, Pat McGrath and many other luxury brands, then her channel is the right place to go because she does a lot of hauls, makeup tutorials, favorites, and she'll tell you everything. So she'll spend that money, she'll test all those high-end luxury products and she'll help you take the best decision on purchasing expensive makeup. So if you are not following her, I would highly recommend you to go to her channel and let her know that I sent you there. I will link her channel down below on the description box and also I will link her original tag videos. So I will have all those information listed down below on the description box. Now, for the mid-year review tag, I have all the questions here. So there are 8 questions, plus the first question beside those 8 questions is name your top 10 favorites from January to June 2020. So I will start with that. And also if you do this tag, don't forget to add on your description box the hashtag mid-year tag. On this way, you will be able to be found when anyone will search based on this hashtag criteria. So just don't forget to add that tag on your description box. Okay, in no particular order. My favorite setting powder. And now, I know someone that will say, of course, on Giulia's favorites video, there could not miss Catrice brand. And that's true because Catrice is one of my favorite brands of all time. So I have a favorite setting powder that I cannot part with. I have other brands on my collection, other setting powders from other brands, but none of them acts like this New Delusion loose setting powder. It does. So this powder sets and mattifies and keep my makeup, my foundation in place all day. The second favorite of mid-2020 is my Milani powder brush and I have it in the shade Romantic Rose and it's quite boring, you can say that. It's a matte bronzer and it has this embossed rose texture to it, which is starting to fade. As you see, I'm denting this product a lot. And this is also my day-to-day no-brainer blush because it works really good with my skin tone. And of course I love the formula and the fact that it is matte. My third favorite product of mid-year 2020 is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. And some of you might be shocked because you know me, how much I was raving about the Catrice HD Liquid Camouflage Concealer, but I find this concealer gives me a bit of more coverage. I just removed the sponge because it was starting to become gross. But as I tell you, this is a bit more thick in consistency and gives me a bit more coverage and also lasts a bit long on my under eye area comparing with Catrice. Last year I think this was on the second position because I had very dry, very problematic under eye area. I still have, but somehow my texture has been a bit improved, and from this reason I can benefit more from using this concealer. This doesn't settle so much on my fine lines, and I love more the coverage that it offers to me, and of course the shade is also lovely. So I'm on the shade 115 Warm Light. I'm not sure if the shades are correspondent with the one that you have in US. Another product, and this is a rediscovery product, is the highlighter that I was mostly using, especially on the past couple of months, and this is a oldie but goodie Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator in the shade Gilded Honey, and this is so soft and so buttery. I'm not wearing it today because I was filming a makeup tutorial and I was using some of the newer products that I have on my stash, but this has become one of my day-to-day no-brainer highlighter, and I love how it looks on me. It's more golden, but as we got in the warmer months and I started to apply a self-tanner, I found myself that I'm reaching a lot for this highlighter, and it also lasts a long time on my cheekbones, so I had to mention that. Another favorite of mid-year 2020 is this Charlotte Tilbury Darling palette, and this is your everyday neutral eyeshadow palette, but there is something magic about those shades. They are so well correlated and they are working so perfectly together, and when I'm not doing more bold makeup look like I have today and I'm just doing my regular everyday makeup, I find myself that I'm grabbing a lot for this eyeshadow palette, so I had to give it a shout out. It's a more luxury purchase, but I love it and I do benefit and use quite a lot out of it. Favorite eyeliner is this Ico Black Magic liquid eyeliner and white lash, which I have it in the shade black, and this is surprisingly long lasting. So this has a brush applicator. They also have the felt tip variant that if you are some of the people that prefer to use felt tip, you can also purchase that. I think this is more new. They didn't have this particular brush tip variant from so long, but it is something about the brush that makes application of your liner like in no time, and also doesn't smudge. It lasts all day on my eyes. I think I know some people that they are saying that this might fade throughout the day, especially if you are watery eye, if you have watery eye, but I don't have any problems whatsoever, and I'm using this from maybe from the beginning of 2020, and I still have a lot of product. It didn't dry out, and also I love the fact that it has some balls inside and you can mix your product, and your product is all the time fresh. So it doesn't go patchy, and it helps me to drag my wing line. I've also used it today in conjunction with another product that I will speak in about certain minutes. My favorite primer for 2020 mid-year is this Benefit Professional, but it is in the pearl version. I also have the original pore size professional primer, but I find that this one, the pearl version, it does blur my enlarged pores a bit better and makes the application of the foundation smoother. Okay, I think this is almost empty. I'm not able to take out anything, so I have a backup. But just I wanted to let you know that I enjoyed and use a lot of this baby throughout this half of 2020. Surprisingly, I have a skincare product, Sweet Pea and Verbena hand cream by the brand Humble. And this brand I discovered as I was subscribed to the Love Lola beauty box. And this hand cream is amazing. I've already purchased another order and I got a couple of backups of this hand cream because I don't want to be without it. So there is something on the texture of the cream. It's really lightweight and it sinks in your skin right away, but also doesn't feel greasy. So I'm working from home and I work on the PC all day, and when I'm washing my hands I need to apply a cream, otherwise the hands are becoming dry. But I don't like my hands to be greasy, especially when I'm handling my mouse. And when I'm using this cream, I have the perfect balance between hydration and not being greasy or sticky feeling like I have when I'm using other hand creams. So yeah, highly love and recommend this hand cream. And of course the smell is something that I cannot go over, so I'll be forever in love of this particular scent. So if you have any idea how the Sweet Pea and Verbena smells like or smell like, then you know what I mean. Couple of lip products that I have for 2020 mid-year favorites review. First is this Guerlain Kiss Kiss in the shade Sugar Kiss. So this is my perfect everyday reddish type of a lipstick, and I have spoken a lot about this lipstick in my previous favorite videos, so I will not spend much time about that. And probably my most favorite product of mid-year 2020 is the Charlotte Tilbury Matte Revolution lipstick, if I'm not wrong. This is the whole name, in the shade Pillow Talk. So this one, I am wearing it today, and this is my perfect shade of nude lipstick. So yeah, those are my top 10 favorite products for mid-year 2020. Now let's go ahead and see the next questions of this mid-year 2020 tag. So there are 8 questions, and those are referring to only purchases that you did on 2020. First question is, what was your most disappointing purchase? Well, with all the regret, I have to tell you guys that my most disappointing product for 2020 is the NARS Ignite eyeshadow palette. I was having such a high hopes because I wanted to try a NARS formula, and I will tell you why this is a disappointing product. Because I can only use 4 shades out of 12. So those have a strange sheen to them. They are almost chalky, especially those 6. And I can only use the matte shades and maybe this, the peachy, so 5 shades out of 12. So I do regret purchasing, but I try to get as much use as I can from this because I paid with my own money, and even it was on sale, it wasn't that cheap. The second question, what purchase pleasantly surprised you the most? And now I have to name this IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus foundation that I have it in the shade Fair. Now I have their CC Plus matte foundation because I'm an oily skin girl. I love that foundation. Actually, I'm wearing this on my skin today because that is a bit darker and I can use it during summer when my skin is tan. But I didn't thought this product it is that good. Hence I didn't want to splurge for the full size and then just to keep it on my stash and move it from one corner to another. Because many people say that this is not good for oily skin. But let me tell you guys that for my oily skin, it wears without any problem, doesn't fade, doesn't move throughout the day, and also doesn't make me shiny. So I can get as much coverage as I need from my foundation. I'm usually not a full coverage person, but this offers you a full coverage, but on the meantime doesn't look that you are wearing foundation on your skin. So what I want to say is that it looks natural on your skin, and also it's infused with SPF 50, which I don't rely on. I all the time use my SPF, but also has skincare ingredients, and I believe that it really hydrates my skin. Hence my skin doesn't produce so much oil. So that's why I'm not so oily by the end of the day, because usually the oily skin, it's as a result of your skin being dehydrated and it tries to compensate by producing more oil. What was your most expensive purchase so far? And this is the Natasha Denona Love palette. This palette I purchased it from Cult Beauty and I paid £60. If you buy it from US, I think this retails for 60 or 65 US dollars, but in Europe this is the recommended retail price. £60. Now on the opposite side, what was your least expensive purchase so far? And this is by Makeup Revolution, is their lip liner. I think is it called Renaissance or so. And I have it on the shade Lifelong. And I talk about it on my previous June favorites video. I think I paid for this product around $1.60 or 70 cents or so, because it was on sale on my local drugstore. So what did you purchase that has become a favorite everyday product? Another product that I'm speaking a lot on my channel. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer. I'm using bronzer almost every day because yeah, I'm a bronzer girl. So no matter what I do and what contour or whatever I'm putting on my skin, if I don't add a touch of this bronzer, I don't feel well. So even today I'm wearing it, and I'm wearing it, I think since I bought it, every time I apply makeup on my face. Sometimes there are days, of course, when I'm not wearing makeup, but if I wake up and I decided that I want to put makeup and I put bronzer, contour and so on, I need to at least to give it a splash, a light touch using this bronzer. The question number 6. What is your favorite purchase for special occasion? I have to give it a shout out to the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. This primer, it's so gorgeous. So it's not it's not that pore minimizing like this Benefit Professional it is, but it makes your skin be so soft, so flawless that any foundation you put on the top, it will glide and it will look like perfection. So because it is really expensive, I went for the travel size, and I do not dare using it every day or every time I apply my makeup, because I want to keep it to last me at least for how much it has his shelf time, which is 12 months, but I'm not convinced. Question number 7. Which favorite item met or exceeded your high expectations? Now, I told you when I purchased it that I was late to the party. But the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus, it's the product that I knew that is good because it's raved on the makeup beauty community from I think almost since I started to watch YouTube videos. But I wouldn't believe that it is that good. So yeah, this product definitely exceeded my high expectations. The last question is, which product has been life-changing in the sense of your makeup game? Or what was the product that has altered the way that you're doing your makeup? Now, I will come a bit closer and you'll be able to see. Especially if you are new here, you'll not realize, but I'm not a person that is using false lashes, and I was not comfortable to spend the time to apply lashes. Maybe I did that once or two times on my life. But since I discovered these Kiss magnetic lashes, and this is a recent purchase, applying lashes has become like a children game for me, because this is coming with a magnetic liner. I don't have it with me, I'm in another room, so I didn't grab it, but I have an entire review about those lashes, which I did not long ago. And anyway, I'm applying my black wing liner every day. So after you apply your regular liner, which in this case is a magnetic liner, you just stick your lashes on the top and you are good to go. So now I can benefit of having longer, thicker, fluffy lashes without spending an extra time. Maybe I will take 1 more minute, as much as it takes me to remove the lashes from the packaging and put them on my eyes after the magnetic liner is dried. And that's all. Bang! I have lashes! And this is all, guys. Those are all the questions related to mid-year 2020 tags. So, if you enjoyed this video, just give it a thumbs up. Now I want to tag a couple of friends that I have here on YouTube, and I will be really happy to see what are their answers on these tags. So, I want to tag Jessica from Everything Proof Beauty, Leah McDonald, and Catherine McCarthy. And I will have those channels linked down below on my description box, together with Lexi's Jong channel. And I'm tagging Jessica Brown because I know that she's really nice, and nice in the most perfect way that you can say. She's not there on her high horses, she's down on earth, and she gives credit to a lot of smaller channels. So for me and for us, I think it will be a really big honor if she will go ahead and do this tag. So I'm daring to challenge her, and we will see what it will happen. But yeah, this is everything for this video. This is the mid-year 2020 makeup tag. So I want to remind you to go ahead and check Lexi's Jong channel. And other than that, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch. Don't forget to subscribe if you are not already. And also you can follow me on my social, that is always linked down below. And I want to wish you all to have a better half of 2020 if it's possible. Because I know the first half was not that good like we all thought or we were expecting. So stay safe, be blessed, be beautiful, and I'm looking forward to see you again on my next video.